Every milk company collects milk from cattle ranchers before different villages. After the milk is collected from place to place, it reaches the plant of the companies. For this, you do not need to invest much money. For this, you have to first contract with a milk company and then collect milk from house to house. This work is done by cooperative association, in which the first few people form a committee. Then a collection center is found in some villages, and they are given money from the dairy company itself. Start this profitable dairy business with less investment and without having cow or buffalo. Yes, with less investment. When people tell you the inspirational story of a successful dairy entrepreneur, when they tell you how talented and hardworking they are, you really can't doubt their talent or hard work. And even if you are equally talented and hardworking as they are, you still would have achieved what they have. You may have heard the name of dairy farming, milking, and specifically milk collection. Yes, milk collection. Each and every segment has its own place. Why am I saying this? Come, let's find out.
Cow's milk is one of the most commonly consumed food items in the United States. According to statistics, in 2020, up to 92% of households in this country have drunk cow's milk, and 69% of them use cow's milk for drinking and food every day.
Hello friends, and welcome to our channel HK Talks. From the intro, you may have taken the idea that what our topic is. Yeah, our topic is how can we have high profit from less investment in dairy sector. Let's first start from world. World, being one of the largest agrarian economies, has a deep connection with dairy farming since the past, which contributes a spectacular percentage of its total GDP. Moreover, the dairy industry actively contributes to the economies of a number of communities, regions, and countries. History is the evidence that dairy farming has played the most significant and vital role, which determines the prosperity and wealth of the world. The most important thing is that while earning in the dairy business is very high, but it also involves a lot of hard work. There are many types of business in the dairy sector. In this, you can start a dairy product business, or you can earn a good amount by supplying cow's milk and its buffalo milk. In such a situation, if you do not want to raise cow, buffalo, and want to start a dairy business, then there is an option for you. In this situation, you can open a milk collection center and send money to milk companies. In such a situation, there are some special things related to this business. Let's know what this important thing is. First and foremost, what you exactly need to do. Every milk company collects milk from cattle ranchers before different villages. After the milk is collected from place to place, it reaches the plant of the companies. This work is done through the whole process, in which milk is first collected at the village level, and then it is sent from one place to another. In such a situation, you can open a milk collection center. You can grab the opportunity of being the middleman between these two parties. Milk collection is often one of the first activities of milk producer groups. Once the milk from several group members is collected in a central location, the milk can be processed or transported to processing centers or markets. Milk should be collected within 4 hours of milking. Second, how do you need to start? For this, you do not need to invest much money. For this, you have to first contract with a milk company and then collect milk from house to house. This work is done by cooperative association, in which the first few people form a committee. Then a collection center is found in some villages, and they are given money from the dairy company itself. A decision should be made on the number of sites of collection centers that are needed in the area covered by the group. Many factors influence this decision. Number of milk producers, milk volume of each producer, total volume of milk, time to transport the milk, distance from member to the collection center, distance from the collection center to the processing center or market, whether milk collection is once or twice per day. Third, selecting a site for a collection center. In selecting the ideal site for a collection center, consider the following points: a reliable supply of clean water, close to the road, accessible for all milk transport vehicles, close to other buildings or activities, good drainage. The area should not be dusty, and there should be electricity. If the group plans to process milk in the future, you might want to select a site that can also be used as a site for a processing center. In this case, it is essential that electricity is available. Fourth, constructing a collection center. Whether you are going to construct a building or a shed depends on the funds available. An open shed is often sufficient for collecting the milk, simple testing and transporting to the processing center. Fifth, hygienic milk collection. Hygiene at all stages of milk collection and processing is very important for the quality and shelf life of dairy products. The farmer could provide containers, or the group may provide and clean standard milk churns to improve hygiene. Important points for good hygiene are: use clean containers and equipment. Use containers that are easy to clean with a wide opening. Keep the milk covered and in the shed. Transport the milk as quickly as possible after milking. Cool the milk as quickly as possible. Try to avoid any delays in milk collection. Sixth, how the rate of milk is decided. Very important part. The problem of not getting the right milk rate is common. Actually, based on the fat and solids present in milk, its price is fixed. The price that cooperative milk determines is 6.5% fat and 9.5% SNF. After this, the price decreases as the number of fat decreases. Seventh, milk preservation. Milk should be cooled immediately after milking and be kept as cold as possible before processing. The best temperature to keep the milk is 4 degrees Celsius or below, but in most developing countries this requires some kind of cooling equipment. Eighth, milk transport. Group transport can be arranged for individual supplies of milk. There are many ways to transport the milk. This could be by truck, rail, boat, bicycle, animal or foot. The group has to decide on the most appropriate way to transport milk in order to keep the transport cost as low as possible. The advantage of transporting milk in small container is that poor quality milk is not mixed with good quality. Milk transport from the farm to the collection center, processing center or factory should always be as quick as possible to prevent spoilage of the milk. These all steps need to be applied if you want to have a successful business. So thank you guys for staying with us, and for more informative videos, stay connected with us.